Hey everybody, thanks for coming in tonight. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see chat popping off nice and early on the stream. A lot of you guys were, a lot of you beat me here, which is unusual. I've usually got this thing sitting around for a few minutes while I'm setting up. But hey, we've got a good crowd tonight. And already Tech Mage is off to the races, trying to, buy the stream again. Thanks a lot, my friend, I appreciate it. And enjoy those gifted memberships, you guys. Let's see, who do we have in here tonight? We've got Manall, who's the first one here. Good to see you. FLG, Fireman. Let's see. So many people. There's me. Hey, I'm in chat. I know that guy. Morocco, you caught a live one. Good to have you. Well, let's see, who else we got? Scrolling down. Josh, good to see you. Tech Mage, of course. And the rest. Cursive. Mecha Ham. Arkin. Chungus, of course, has been freed from his prison. Ryjoy, good to see you. Will, breaking your sleep schedule for me once again. Always a pleasure to have you here. A fellow ROM hacker in chat. Shady, thanks for coming in. Alright, well today's monologue. So, my daughter lost her second tooth today. So we're doing the whole tooth fairy thing, you know? And I don't want it to just be money, you know? Because she's 6. She's at the age where she still doesn't really care about money or really, like, get what money does. So I'm like, how do I do this and make it interesting, but also not set a bad precedent of like, yeah, you get something ridiculous like 20 bucks a tooth, and then suddenly I'm out $400 over the course of her childhood. So I tried to go to the bank today, and, well, not today, earlier this week, and get some, like, dollar coins, you know? Because I was thinking, okay, $1 is not very exciting, but a coin, she's got the goblin brain, you know? She wants the shiny. So I tried to get some dollar coins, and they didn't have any, which I'm like, you're a bank. Who can I count on to have this if you don't have it? So then I thought, okay, maybe 50-cent pieces? Because those are like as big as a dollar coin is. They have some heft to it, and they're unusual. And yeah, that they didn't have those either. I don't know what kind of bank doesn't actually have money, but we ended up doing $2 bills. Because, you know, nobody does $2 bills. You don't really see those in circulation very often. So she's still, like, at the, hopefully that still works for her. We'll see. But anyway, I guess I should stop talking and, like, actually get into it, huh? That's why you guys are here. Alright, we last left off in the volcano. Now we get to go fight the Tsar Dragon and the Axem Rangers. The best boss in the game. Now, I saw the question posed, do you think we're gonna beat this thing tonight? I doubt that very much, frankly. Bosses and fights in general in this hack seem to take a long time. Hold on, let me adjust the top of the screen here. It's a little cut off. There we go, that's more like it. So I'm not anticipating beating this thing tonight. Maybe next week if we're like pretty good, but we'll see. I don't know. Bowser's Keep, like I said, Bowser's Keep tends to be kind of a gauntlet, so we'll see how bad things get in that gauntlet. We could spend like an entire stream in Bowser's Keep if it's bad enough. Put an SMRPG cartridge under her pillow. You know, honestly, she might appreciate that more than some things. She does like watching me play games. Take out the taxes on the Tooth Fairy's money. That is not my job. That is considered a non-taxable gift under the $19,000 annual threshold, so I do not have to withhold taxes on that. Yeah, Chungus, I don't know what you did to anger YouTube, but yeah, it looks like you're still not on the overlaid chat. Sorry. What can I tell you, buddy? Take it up with Consumer Affairs. Fireman's got a chimichanga. What we like to hear. FLG's job interview did not go well. It's what we don't like to hear. Unless the job sucked, then we do like to hear that. Ow. Bro, relax, I just got here. Let's see. You know, all of Waluigi's fire, well, what are normally fire attacks, are water-themed. Seemed like that would have been a good thing to have in this fight, huh? Have a ultra water, whatever the equivalent is going to be, so I could attack all of these guys, but oh well. Eat water. Okay, that's solid damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Stop. Stop. Okay, well, we're off to a great start here, team. Please notice Chungus Senpai. I already acknowledged him. We love that guy. Okay, what is my plan here? Another boss fight that has turned into triage. Job was for Chick-fil-A. Hey, put down my name as a reference. Tell them that they can contact me by watching this stream, or by commenting in this commenting on any of my YouTube videos, and I will vouch for you there. Yeah, so when I talk about how I don't think we're gonna beat the game tonight, it's stuff like that. That's why. Because the dragon is just going nuts, man. Resurrected Elven Monk. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming in. Like, what even is the turn order at this point? Feels like no matter who I bring back first, he just attacks me. Hey, Josh, I was gonna ask how the new job is going. Sounds like it's going well, which is good to hear. Okay, what is the plan here? I'm not sure there really is a plan here. Water seems to be the better option. Reload, thanks for coming in. How's this hack? Tried Armageddon and wasn't that into it. This hack is certainly on the hard side, I will tell you that. Yeah, the difficulty is pretty overtuned, if you ask me. But, I mean, it's not insurmountable, but it's to a point where it's... If you don't come into every boss fight with a plan, stuff like that happens. Okay, I mean, this raises defense power. Bowser is supposed to be my powerhouse. Bowser Chondria. I mean, do we just go all in on defending him? I guess we can try that. See how bad it is. If we just have somebody who's alive and can do stuff. Maybe instead of Bowser, though, we do Geno? Because if Geno's stats are tanked in the toilet because of equipment, he can at least still do things like Geno Boost. It's really unfortunate that Geno Whirl is not an instant kill in this hack. That means XOR is going to be rough, I'm sure. Then again, do we want Geno to be tanked? Because Geno Blast could come in handy for those things. Congrats to Czar Dragon, he did great. Thanks. He did do so good, didn't he? What a guy. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe we go get a fire cape just in case. Our good buddy Hinopio. Do. Fire cape. This is one expensive cape. I mean, maybe we do just go, well, no. Like I've said before, this means that we can't heal very well. Maybe it's worth a shot. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll experiment a little bit. Does the Mage Royal accessory protect from status ailments? I didn't think so. Maybe? Because I don't think I got feared. But no, I've definitely been slept before, so no, I don't think it does. Gotta do some parkour. You just want a hack that feels new? How new are you talking? Because, I mean, I've heard great things about Super Koopa RPG. The guy that made that one is really talented, super handsome, the whole 9 yards. Alright. Really just gonna come out swinging? Okay, that was a good target there. Okay. Let's boost our main damage dealer here. I wonder if you can't time that one. It's a difficulty hack with some minor text changes. Yeah, that's it. How hard would it be to make a quick hack that starts me at the scene in Nimbus right before the Mario palette swap? Oh, I don't think that would be that hard to make. I could probably do that. It might break. It might break if you try to leave Nimbus Land, but if you're just trying to get to that scene with the color change, that should be easy enough. Nice. Zardragon, can you don't? Let's see how much mileage we get out of the blast here. See if this is actually enough to destroy these balls of doom. Not a great sign. What if we thunder? Okay, that's something. We'll take what we can get. Is there any way to add Luigi back as a character? You could add Luigi, but you'd have to replace another existing character with him. Oh man, that's not good. I only have 2 Thunder Bombs. And something tells me the Fire Bomb isn't going to do much here. I am thinking, I am planning. Okay, well first let's do this. Ouch. Man down. Have I defeated the Apprentice and Jinx in Monstro Town? If memory serves, I think we beat the Apprentice and Jinx 1. But that's as far as we've gotten. I'm also, if I'm being entirely honest, I'm not sure if I want to do anything like QLEX. Because this hack, again, this hack is pretty brutal with the difficulty. So I don't know if I want to do QLEX, because I think that fight itself might take an hour, who knows. Let's see. You can't just make a 6th character? You cannot. It does in fact break things. Okay, this is not terrible, right? Flame wall is relatively weak. Okay. Everybody's still alive. Let's... I guess Waluigi? Sure. Okay, you can time it. It's just a little bit tighter than usual. Okay, we'll take that. This one I'm less thrilled about. Okay, we're all still here. We're all still here. Let's see. Syrup me. Ah, son of a submariner. I see we have some undiagnosed neurodivergencies in the chat tonight. All walks of life are welcome here. Okay, we got the bonehead, so at least we're done with the balls of doom. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me thinks I have undiagnosed autism, but I don't know. Jury's out on that one. I remember reading some stuff about autism as an adult, and talking to my wife and saying, "Hey, does any of this sound like me?" And she kind of gave me this look that said, "Sorry, dude, I thought you knew." Missed the timing. Oh, this is gonna kill Waluigi for sure. Oh no? Oh no, I'm alive. Okay, let's try some jump. This guy is supposed to be weak to jump. $1,000 damage. We'll take that. Ouch. Let's see. I don't have anything that heals HP. Okay. Are the HP values on the opponents increased? Oh yeah, out the wazoo. Very much so. What is this now? Still alive. Still kicking. Ugh, I hate jumping on the oscillating enemies. Uh-oh. Zombone looking like he's playing a little piano. Just like that. I love it. Okay. We can fix that. Does the damage stop increasing after a certain number of jumps? Nope. There technically isn't a ceiling for jump damage. Alright, FLG, tell Eevee we said hi. Alright, let's just go for it, I guess. Haven't had enough, huh? I feel like that meme of Captain America from the Avengers movie, all beaten up. I could do this all day. Jack Black showing up as Rauru. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Ah, man. Ow. Who is our most important person to heal? Probably Daisy, huh? There's some videos where a Japanese player does ultra jump with some big stats and the damage numbers stop making sense. Yeah, I have a video like that too. I made a video about using ultra jump with the highest stats possible so that it glitches out the damage counter. You do over 10,000 damage. It's kind of cool. Beef up the power. I'm just trying to power through this at this point. Seeing if I can jump him to death before he... Nice. Before he depletes all my resources here. So hard. Oh, hey, there we go. Alright, that'll work. Princess Daisy. I mean, your attack is dismal at this point, but... I don't think we're gonna keep Lazy Shell, or whatever it's called, the Beetle armor or something, on her forever. Bowser Crush. Always a good time. Guess we'll stick with, how much HP do you get? Only 2? We'll do that, sure. Alright. Before we go run off to, the Rangers, let's go heal and buy some stuff. Gotta keep jumping to, reset the timer on the donut blocks. I don't really know why they're called donut blocks. They have a hole in them, but they don't really look like donuts. Okay, we didn't get... Oh, we do get healed after that. Cool. Let's buy stuff. What level does Bowser learn to play the piano? Level 31. Gonna need those. Gonna need these. That's probably still not gonna be that helpful. Sell equips. We don't need the happy cape. Or the fuzzy dress. Or the courage shell. I'm sure we've got other junk we can sell too. Honestly, I like the custom icons for the different weapons and equipment and such, but I'm so used to the old ones that I get confused looking at these. I'm like, okay, this is the symbol for accessory. The rest of these are accessories too, right? Alright. We'll see how much mileage we can get out of this. Do we want to buy let's buy another syrup, just in case. I get the feeling this is going to be a rough one. The level cap is 30? No. The level cap is the same. I'm sure. Well, I don't technically know that for sure, but I'm like 99% sure the level cap is still 30. As somebody who has extensive knowledge of Lazy Shell, the program to edit ROMs of this game, editing the level cap is not something that program is capable of doing, and everything that you're seeing in this hack was made using Lazy Shell, so I seriously doubt that the level cap has been increased. Hey, Shady, thanks for the $5. I appreciate it. Man, $5 and the 6th star. What could possibly go wrong? I sure hope nothing happens to it. Oh. Hey, that guy looks familiar. Like a less handsome me. Epilepsy, seizure warning, flashing lights. I say that as the 5th one appears on the screen. If there is one thing I can suggest to future ROM hackers of this game, it's put a save point near the trampoline at the end of the volcano, so that if you lose, you don't have to go through this whole sequence again. It's almost like I knew what would happen. Man, I'm a genius. Also add Axem Blue. Yes, that too. Then it would be like 6 Axem Rangers instead of 5. The 6em Rangers. Waluigi's here. He's too late. Shut up already. They stole the star and my name. Well, they did steal the star, but I like to think that they didn't steal my name. It's more like an homage to me. We struggle for chaos. It needs to be destroyed. Is that their master plan? Destroy the star pieces? Okay, 3 attacks in 1 turn. We're just doing that. Okay, we're just doing that. Alright, well, maybe we try to take it. Wait, is black the one that's immune to jump? I always get their immunities and weaknesses mixed up, because they're usually not that important, but I guess we'll see. I think that was the one that was weak to it. Cool. 100 on black. At least he won't attack 3 times in 1 turn anymore. What's the difference between an homage and a ripoff? An homage is a ripoff that admits that they're a ripoff, or that they're an homage. Have I played the Switch remake? I have. I tend to be kind of a purist, so I tend to... Meteor Swarm. Okay, most powerful spell in the game, by the way. We're just doing that now, too. Gosh, okay. Anyway, but yeah, I like the original better than the remake, as basic as that sounds. But the one thing that the remake does better, I think, is that the characters dance when they level up. You can't really top that. Okay, do I bring back the other guy, or do I try to boost myself here. I guess we bring back the other guy. Nice. Okay, next, let's go for the pink one, I guess. Do I plan on playing any Thousand Year Door Paper Mario 64 hacks? Yeah, I'd like to at some point. Not really sure when in the lineup I'll get to those, but yeah, I'd like to do that. Alright, another 100, but didn't do it that time, huh? You're healing a guy I haven't touched yet. Oh no. Okay, bring you back to life. Trying to save money for the original cartridge? Best of luck in finding one, my friend. Aw, poor Evie's not feeling well tonight. Well, send her love from chat. Yeah, that's the thing. The remake takes some of the fun out of the names. Like, Frogfucius wasn't hurting anybody, right? Like, why did we have to get rid of that name? Like, I understand kids don't understand the Mac the Knife reference, but did we need to take that one away too? Yeah, you can't do much if you can't jump, my friend. Okay, she healed herself. Fair enough. She did about, like, healed 10% of the damage I did, about. Nice. Let's just make sure you're nice and safe too, Daisy. Man, that timing is tight. Ow. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's finish off the pink one, and then maybe Green Boy can be next. Alright, another 100. Cool. That worked this time. Is the super suit still called the super suit in this hack? It is not. It's called the... I've already forgotten the name. But it's an accessory that increases your jump output, which is nice. It basically turns Waluigi into a one-trick pony of jump or nothing. Valor up. That much I don't really care about. Daisy has her debuff thing. Oh, you're doing that too. Yeah, we can debuff you. Hey, wait a minute. Bro, calm down. Okay, that'll do nothing to Daisy. Wait, why are you attacking twice now? Dirty cheater. Okay, everybody just gets 10 attacks now. Alright. Still in it. Ow. Okay, this is fine. Alright, let's debuff red. I think this is a rotate one. Okay, I'm assuming that worked. Get our boosts back up here. Ouch. Corona sweep. Don't put that on me again. Okay. I guess we go for green boy. See what we can do here. That didn't do it, huh? Leave the princess alone. Leave Brittany alone. Did I ever use coax for video? Oh yeah. Channel 3 gang checking in. I am part of that gang. Back in my day, video games would only work on Channel 3. Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Alright, Mr. Magic. Had enough of you. Nice. Another one down. I may have mentioned this on an earlier stream, but back in the day when we had Super Mario RPG on original cartridge, I mean, I still do have it, but back when I was living at home, you know, when I was a kid, had the brothers, my 2 older brothers, they wanted to name the files after the characters in the game, and I got stuck with Toadstool. They made me name my file Toadstool, and I didn't like it. But hey. Now that I'm an adult, I still name my file Toadstool sometimes. For old time's sake. Let's see. I can't remember who I boosted at this point. I should put my catchy, wacky phrases instead of Red's dialogue. I'm not sure the world's ready for that. But speaking of Red, in the original, Red normally does Vigor Up when he's the last person left. I don't know what tricks he's gonna pull if he's the last person left in this hack, so I'm gonna take him out before Yellow. Okay, not a bad start. Let's see. I tend to miss some things while I'm jumping, and I apologize. Anime, thanks for coming in. Red downloading Grinder. Hey, Drunk Ship, good to see ya. Having a great evening now that you're here. Okay, that's not fair to everyone else. I was already having a great evening. Alright, whose head do I have to jump on to beat this? It's okay, Drunk Ship, I can tell the group the truth. Okay, well, Drunk Ship and I are dating. I'm excited to announce that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm married. Please don't tell my wife. Let's see. I want to... Yellow is fine on his own. I just want to make sure I'm healed for whatever crap the blade is going to throw at me. Is everyone, like, defended at this point? I think the important thing is to keep Daisy as beefed up as we can, because she has the most defense. Okay, we'll take that. Do we... Well, Okay, fine. Oh, you guys clipped that. Thanks for that. Can always count on you guys, can't I? Polyamory's fine. Yeah, not my thing, but... I mean, no judgment to those that do it, but not my thing. Yellow was the one that's weak to that. Alright, got that figured out. Okay, let's see what on earth is going to be thrown my way. Okay, place your bets before it happens. My guess is it's still Breaker Beam. Axe Force. Hey, they got the Japanese name in there. My guess is that it's still going to use Breaker Beam, but it's not going to recharge in between turns. I think it's just going to do this every turn. Maximum charge. Okay, still Breaker Beam. Okay, only one down. And that actually did not do very much to Daisy. Okay, we can live with that. Unless, this hack has me so paranoid. Is he gonna counter with something weird if I attack it? I guess we'll find out. Haven't had enough yet. Bring it on. Keep our team alive here. Okay. Oh, hey. He actually is recharging. How about that? Okay, that was more generous than I thought it would be. Cool. Gen 1 Hyper Beam. I'm not ready for that. Had a feeling it was unchanged. Okay, Elven Monk for the win. Oh yeah, you guys liked the localization video? Thanks, I appreciate that. Did some good homework on it. Good old axe hose here. I guess we'll just group hug. Sure. Not even I could rationalize bathtub ring. Yeah. I mean, I've had a bunch of people comment on that they think it's supposed to be a shortening of, like, bathtub ring. like as a joke, but, you know, I could see it, but I'm not sure if that's the answer or not, and I'm not sure there's ever a way to know that. Wasn't sure what else to do with that turn. Alright, that still didn't do it, huh? Well, this is probably gonna kill you two, but... Oh wait, no. It's recharging this term, right? Yeah, cool. Force in Japanese can be represented by the following transliterations, the latter of which is not common and almost into typo territory. Okay, so, like, it could be read as force, hose, or horse, that kind of thing. Japanese is not my specialty, believe it or not. I'll defer to your wisdom on that. What if every single sprite was replaced with Axem Red? I like it. Super Axem Ranger, Legend of the Axem Rangers. Oops, all Axem Reds. Oops. Okay, cool. This isn't possible. We are invincible. Can this be happening to the Axem Rangers? So, hey, at least I got more than 17 experience. And I get a red essence. Cool. Remember what I said about probably not beating this hack tonight because all of the boss fights take forever? I have fought 2 bosses tonight, and we're like an hour into the stream. Geno Flash, we'll take it. Pretty sure they meant to call it Axe Force and not Axe Hose. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Languages are funny sometimes. Did I find Great Guy's Casino? I sure have. I haven't bothered to get the Bright card yet, though. Speaking of Bright, a lot of flashes. I'm crushing it tonight. Thank you. Been doing a lot of super jumps in this hack. Other than a few random attacks from Geno there, the only damage I did in that fight was from super jumping. Alright. Back to, did we get healed after that? We sure do. Okay, let's go talk to Mom and Dad. They didn't refilm the morphing sequence, so they're like 15 years younger. I love it. Oh yeah, I never got that, did I? Well, not much point now. Okay, got that. Fight Omega. I don't know, this hack hasn't added that much in terms of custom enemies, so I don't know. Who knows what else is in here? Good old Malo. The star thing can be repaired. I like that thing is capitalized. Bowser's Keep approaching next stream? Well no, we're doing Bowser's Keep right now. Can't guarantee we'll beat it. In fact, we probably won't. Especially if I get both battle doors in the 6 doors. But who knows? Manall might have changed it so that I have to do all 6. I mean, I'm hoping that's not the case, but we'll find out. It's a possibility. You bet, Mom. This is all so very wholesome. I love Mallow's interaction with his parents. Thanks, Mom. When do I plan on streaming after this? After this hack is done, I plan on doing Super Mario Mon. I've heard good things about that one. I love me a good Pokemon game every once in a while. I think that one will be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. Okay, let's go unlock Bowser's Keep, and then we will go buy things. Do we want to keep Geno on our team? I mean, I guess? I just sneezed. Sorry if you heard that. Couldn't turn off the mic in time. Was there anything else I needed to do here? We got the Lazy Shell, we got Croco and the Signal Ring. Bless you. Thank you. Gesundheit. Danke. And now onto Jugemu's bus. I love how hyped this guy gets for the bus. Here it comes, here it comes! The second run of the Keep is your favorite in the original? Yeah, I love coming back to Bowser's Keep the second time. It really... I don't know, as a kid it really just played up the drama of the whole thing, of like, you've gone in a complete circle around the entire world map. This is where crap gets real. The bathtub ring thing. Yeah, I'm willing to believe that that's what Woolsey was going for with that translation, because honestly nothing else really makes sense. Yeah, somebody in the comments section of that video had said something like, it'd be like calling an item the telephone ring, because it's not an actual ring, but it has ring in it, you know? It's funny. Hey, hot dogs. Good to see ya. The faces on the clouds. It's a nice touch. Very charming. They look kind of derpy, and I love it. Alright, one who knows things, that's a terrific idea. I love that idea. Gilgamesh, but instead of swords and whatnot, it's hammer, frying pan, etc. I don't know how feasible that would be to make a sprite like that, but it does sound like a great idea. Alright, let's buy some stuff. Give me the maples, give me liberty, give me death. Yeah. At this point, I'm not really sure what else to get. We can go to Tadpole Pond and buy... Well, maybe we do buy a couple of things from there. Oh yeah, I guess we can do the final Todovsky song. I don't think we ever bothered to do that. Oh, well, theoretically we could also buy whatever the frying pan is in this game, but I kind of just blew a lot of my money. Although I kind of needed to. What was I doing? Tadpole Pond. You enjoy sprite editing? Yeah? Well, that's what I'd like to hear, because I'm terrible at it. I mean, this is just sort of an open invitation. If anybody makes custom Super Mario RPG sprites, I'd be happy to include them in hacks. You're a prince. I never would have guessed. Not giving up. Okay, did we do the Cricket Jam thing already? Cricket Jam, we did not. But we had to tell Gramps about, you know, my home. I guess that's more important than jam. Fine. Alright, that's still 10 frog coins, huh? Yeah. Hey, Adam, thanks for coming in. You wish you could do sprite editing and stuff? Well, look at your profile picture. That's something. Which one am I on? I did do the Moleville one already, right? That was like a month ago. Okay, yeah, we're on the right track here. This is the melody I've been looking for. Must confess that I contributed a lot to it. Bro, I've done the whole thing. Kinokovsky. Alright, time for my signature final song. There we go. Favorite area in the game? That's a tough one. For me, I think it's a toss-up between Barrel Volcano and Bowser's Keep 2. The atmosphere of both is just great. Bowser's Keep really gives you that feeling of we're on to something big here. Everything just got serious. Whereas Barrel Volcano, it's just great song, the fire everywhere, tough enemies, topping it off with the Axem Rangers. How can you go wrong? Thanks, bros. I like that the tadpoles were clapping, or whatever noise that was supposed to be. This song only could be improved by changing every note to a wah instead of like a steel drum sound. I am a soprano card holder. I am the king. The great thing about getting 50% off is the items that you sell for 50% of their value. So if you buy something at 50% off on accident, you can just sell it and get your money right back. This is 50% off and it's still this much? The economy's in shambles. It'd be nice if money weren't so hard to come by. Let's see. As great as this is, I just don't think it's going to be that helpful. Let's buy... We already have one of these, so let's buy a couple of these. Might come in handy. X-Hammer Pour. I love it. Alright, I guess we'll save and go head on into the keep. Is the soprano card the highest value card? Yes, it is. Because, for some reason, Todovsky is biased against people with higher singing voices. I don't know. I guess traditionally in music, sopranos have the lead parts, so that's why the soprano card is the best one. Alright, let's see how tough these guys are. Oh, they're in grayscale, guys. I think that means they're scary. Do we need Bowser on our team? I don't want him to scare him off. Maybe let's stick him on there for a bit to just see how they react, I guess. Okay, the coin trick doesn't seem to do anything if it's not in your party, because we did only get 200 coins for beating the Axem Rangers. Let's see. Alright, fireman, you're tapping out. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Let's just see how we can do with Fire Shell. Favorite NES game? Oh, that's a tough one. Honestly, I might give it to Final Fantasy 1. Oh, that did a lot. Final Fantasy 1, it's it still holds up, honestly. Like, the variety of being able to select your different jobs right at the beginning, and the fact that it's not a very long game, I think really works in its favor. It's got a lot of replay value. Okay. The Bowser, he does nothing. Can I still jump on you? Hey, Matt, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Check your bed for flags left by ghosts. I get 7 experience for one of those guys? Scammed. Favorite old mainline Mario? Define old. I don't know what that means. No, that wasn't enough, huh? I whiffed that one on purpose, thinking that would do the trick. The Forkies have come to their senses. I mean, they can't have that much HP left, right? Famous last words. Does Yoshi's Island count? That is a great question. Because if we're going by Mario platformers from the NES and SNES generation, I think Yoshi's Island might take it for me. Oh man, now I'm sleepy. No, I wanted you to wake up the other guy. Mario Sunshine is old? Since when? First of all, how dare you? Matt, you've been catching up on the Endless Nightmare videos? Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're dedicated to the cause. Hopefully you enjoy them. We have a good time, whether it's live or not. Daisy, you can't really attack. I don't really know what to do with you. Yeah, Super Mario RPG, if we're talking mainline, I don't think counts as mainline Mario. Because that would obviously be my favorite. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. There we go, okay. I'm not ready to wake you up just yet. Mario Sunshine came out more than 20 years ago? Well, that fact is personally offensive to me, so you should leave. No, please don't leave. But FF Renaissance, huh? A lot more jobs like Summoner, Dragoon, Machinist, add some new mechanics. Oh, okay. I'll check that out at some point. I do like a good rebalance type ROM hack. Okay, there we go. I get a mushroom for my troubles, huh? Let's see. I can wish SMRPG to be a mainline game. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess we'll fight a few more. I'm just trying to get some experience before we end up in too deep. Alright, Mr. Rapid Fire. It's been almost 9 years since the last 3D mainline Mario. Man, where do the years go? It's been 84 years. Choo choo. Shoot. I don't have enough FP to take both of these guys out. Well, let's just leave. Alright. Let's go back and heal, and then we'll make some more progress. Do-do-do-do-do. Zelda 20 years ago as Twilight Princess. It's best not to think too hard about these things, you know? I mean, the quality of game that we get is just so high these days, but the amount of time you have to wait in between releases, it's just... oof. Oh hey, it's the Harlequin. Another unused enemy in the game's code. Can I jump on the crab? No. Ouch. Nice. Jeez. Bro's hitting like a Mack truck again. I remember when they announced that the Switch 2 was coming out, and I was thinking, well, that seems quick. The Switch 1 hasn't even been out that long. It's only been 6 years? Man, where did the time go? Man down. Ouch. Alright, Mr. Krabs. Let's scare you guys. That should help. Okay, cool. That works on all of you. Uh-oh. Shaker? Really? Good heavens. I see the conversation has turned to square. How are the modern Final Fantasy titles? The most modern Final Fantasy title I've played is 12, and I loved that one. But I've heard that more recent entries are not as good. Is that true? I don't know what the public opinion is on stuff like 13 and whichever ones are the MMOs, 11 and 14, I think. Royal Flush. That's an unused attack in the game's code. Makes sense to put it on this enemy out of all of them. I love that animation. The crab looks like it wants to square up. Remake was good. Is Gilgamesh in the remake? That's so good. I'm glad. I feel like FF10 really is the epitome of turn-based combat. They were really cooking on that one. But 12, I think, I really liked its combat system. It was the right combination of you can get as involved in the decision making as you want to, or you can just let your team go on autopilot. I thought it was a great mix. Okay, bro. It's just a game, bro. It's just a prank, bro. Let's see how fire does against this guy, I guess. Meteor Swarm. Does everybody just know this spell? Goodness sakes, my guy. That's supposed to be an endgame spell. Okay, this guy has over 1,000 HP too, apparently. Alright, let's maple, I guess. Alright, Josh. Thanks for coming in. Hope you have a good night. Get some good sleep. Gilgamesh made Excalibur ignore armor and do 2,000 damage 2,000 times. Goodness sakes. Alright. These enemies are nuts. Get me out of here. Man, just the random encounters even do so much. It's crazy. I'm trying to get a bit of experience here so that I'm not under-leveled for what's to come, but feels like that decision's being taken out of my hands. Yeah, at this point, what even is there for Smithy to do? I guess he still has Sledge. Ouch. Maybe Sledge has become his ultimate attack? These enemies are all just crazy strong. Alright, I might be trapped here if I can't get past the flyboys. Sledge 3 times in a row. You know, honestly, it wouldn't shock me if Smithy just does Meteor Swarm twice in a row, and that's his thing. Alright, hefty boy, what you got? Nice. Oh, we're going for 2. Okay. I wonder how strong Boomer will be. Ugh, at this point I'm not sure I want to know. These guys are strong. This guys are sick, as Final Fantasy VII says. Okay, Boomer. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, we beat something. That's nice. Exor die with the same trick? No, Exor will not die with the same trick, because Geno Whirl isn't an automatic KO in this hack. Alright, into Bowser's gaping maw in the statue for some reason. Let's see. We can try to fight this guy. Uh-oh. Juju. Another unused enemy. We're just throwing out all the unused enemies. And now that I think about it, the gold crab is too, I think. Alright. A team of hefty boys. Do. Oops. Why did I do that? I was supposed to jump. Oh well. Actually, let me get out of here. Thank you. Oh goodness. Yeah, we're just gonna run from this one too. Stargate. I've never seen Stargate, but I know it has Richard Dean Anderson, aka MacGyver, so it can't be bad. Alright, I would like to kill something. You stopped watching so you could watch your buddy Axem? Aww. Well, thanks. I'm glad I'm more important than Stargate. Which is saying a lot, frankly. Okay, I don't know if Coin Trick has actually been giving me coins, but at this point, I'm not sure I care. I just need the extra safety. And experience. So, if I could fight something that didn't immediately kill me, that'd be cool. Oh hey, it's the weird shy guy again. The Koopas were just studying magic. Kamek taught them a few things. Alright, that'll do it. Gimme. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing with these shy guys, these shysters. You never realized those chests were here? Well, I keep telling you guys, you watch my stream and you'll learn something. For example, a lot of you have learned this hack is hard. Whoever made this wanted people to suffer. I don't know if that was their primary goal, but it's definitely a goal that has been accomplished. You learned that not all taxmen are evil? Well, yeah. Again, I'm the guy that gets you money back from the government. I'm the good guy. Let's do a couple more. Like, I'm trying, man. You gotta work with me a little bit. Got some bad juju over here. Of course, he would be immune to that, wouldn't he? Alright, I'm out. Alright, let's just get on with the show here. Let's go see what the 6 doors have to offer us. If you didn't know that this room existed before, know that this mushroom also comes back. Alright, Croco, what do you have for me? Alright, we'll buy another... Let's buy a few of these. Because here's the thing. Magikoopa is after this. And theoretically, I hope he still gives us the coin, the infinite coin chest? That would be handy. The most challenging thing in this hack so far. Honestly, it's hard to pick one. There have been a few different things that have been pretty darn tough. Various boss fights and such. I don't need an explanation. Alright, somebody call it. Which door are we doing first? Pick a number. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 5. Sold. Nice. Not a battle room. I'll take it. Off to a great start. Do-do-do-do-do. Lucky 7. How much money do I lose? Because it looks like the coin sprite is the big coin sprite when I lose coins. Peaches. FLG. We've been through this. Door number 69. Nice. Okay. Wait, how did we end up with full items? Where did we get all this stuff? Let's get rid of... I mean, we have Power Blast and Crystallines, so we'll get rid of this. The Dookie. Speaking of almost doesn't sound right. Thanks for coming in, Dookie. Firebomb. Do-do-do-do-do. Can we invent a new number and go through that door? Yes. Go through door number Zarf. DK. Donkey Kong. Platform speed increased? That one always throws me off. It's always that one particular barrel that he just chucks at you. Throw away the trash can, if only. There we go. If the platform speed increased, I honestly didn't notice. Shepherd Hook? Who's this? M attack up. Okay, we'll take M attack up. By 10, but we'll take it. Toss a sheep at an enemy. Okay, hopefully we get to use that at some point. Alright, which door's next? Do-do-do-do-do, The chests that I opened filled my inventory. Well, when you put it that way. Cubed root of 9? What's the cubed root of 9? Because the square root of 9 is 3, but what's the cubed root of 9? 2. Okay, I'm taking 2. Why did I float? That was weird. Anyway. Did I forget math? The square root of 9 is 3, right? So the cubed root would be like some, like, 1 point something? Okay, anyway. What color is an octolot? Bro, I don't remember. I think it was yellow? Yeah? Okay. What is a rippin' mushroom worth? Probably a maple syrup? No. What does Shy Away sing when... Okay. La-di-da. This 5th star piece. Okay, I think I know this one. Famous sculptor in Nimbus Land. Garrow. Chef's name. Ramsey. What was Daisy doing? Picking flowers. Oh no, she was touring... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Currant juice. Forest mush. Okay. I think I've already lost. I don't think I have enough to get through. Yeah. The Nintendo's Player's Guide doesn't even show that room? How interesting. Okay, Shady has my back on this one. Cubed root and square root are not the same thing. Okay, let's try this again. Yellow. Waluigi's hat, an upside down L. Which Jinx ability is strongest? Bombs away. La-di-da. Okay, it's not 20. Oh, 30, okay. What color are the curtains in Marrymore's suite? Blue? Eh. Let's see, we had to get the cricket pie. The boy at the inn in Mushroom Kingdom was playing a Game Boy. Where is Esme's ice cream shop located? Oh, we saw this, didn't we? It was Land's End. Might is Dinah's what? Little brother. There we go, okay. Okay, cubed root of 8. That one is 2. I know things. I can math. Alright, count the barrels. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nailed it. Okay. This is just a warm-up. Alright. This is what separates the men from the boys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45? That sounds right? Nice. I wonder if this is still the same triathlon thing. Bill, Goo, Spark, and Menchie. Huh, Menchie, huh? Okay, triathlon. Guess which place each person came in. Okay. I think I still remember how to do this. Third for swimming, that's last place. Fell into 4th in the bike race, but I finally ended up in the same place as I did in the swimming event. That's 2nd place, I think? I placed the same in the swimming and cycling, so you're 3rd. Menchie, I outrode Goo. That's 1st. I know that. So, okay, so it's Menchie, Goo, Spark, and Bill. Menchie, Goo, Spark, Bill. Menchie, Goo, Spark, Bill. You bet. Nice. Still got it. Got an ice rose. How does that compare to what I have now? Oh, this takes us even further beyond with our jumping ability. We'll take it. Alright, gang, what's next? Next door. Do 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 do. 1 to the 128th? Isn't that 1? I think that means 1, right? Bro, I do accounting for a living. I don't do exponents. No, Chom, mayonnaise is not a number. Alright, we'll go with 1. Okay, another quiz door. Okay, so at the very least, we don't get stuck with 2 battle rooms. We might get 1 battle room, but not 2. Okay, this is still 21, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and boom. Okay. The ice rose, Waluigi's signature rose. Does Waluigi have a signature rose? I was not aware of that. Alright, let's take the easy way out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What, like it's hard? Okay, ball solitaire. I'm usually pretty good at this one, but every once in a while I just kind of screw up because I'm not paying attention. We'll see how tonight goes. Bonk. The Cracker Barrel Special. Okay, wait. I'm just kind of going willy-nilly. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, so if that one comes over here... and then that one comes over here, and then that one goes over here. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, almost there. And cool. Still got it. A Thunder Bomb. Okay, what do we get rid of here? Let's get rid of a bad mushroom. Well, do we want to... Well, yeah, that's fine. Okay, last one, hopefully. What are we doing? Pie is your vote. Well, I mean, 3.14 isn't exactly one of these, you know? Alright. Murakumo had the first actual whole number, so 6 it is. Cool, battle door. Oh boy, this could be bad. I should have chosen pie. Do-do-do-do. Nice. Doing almost 1,000 damage with our basic jump. That feels good. Alright, let's see what the shepherd's hook is all about. I love it. Literally just throwing a sheep at somebody. Fantastic. Okay, normally Waluigi doesn't have, or Mario, rather, doesn't actually have an item in the 6 doors as a prize. So we haven't gotten Bowser's, Geno's, or Mallow's yet, which means we're gonna be, unless we come back here, we're gonna be out one of them. Or 2 of them, rather. Can we see the Ice Rose in action? Sure, let's see what this looks like. Nice. spinny boys. Oh, I don't like any of these enemies. They're all immune to jump. You know, if you didn't want to attack 20 times in one turn, I would respect that. Holy cannoli, man. That's... Okay. I can't run from this, but that is a lot. that was like 7 attacks for 3 dudes. Yeah, maybe you guys should just go in timeout for a second here. Cool. Ouch. Okay, that's 4 attacks from one guy. 1, 2, 3. Am I going to face the sword tonight? You know, that depends on if I get a turn to attack. Good heavens. Okay, let's see what we can do against Krusty the Krab here. Okay, that'll work. They seem to attack as many times as they just kind of feel like attacking. Alright, Needles. I've had enough of you. Okay. We are 2 fights into this room. Doing great. Yeah, that's true. Silver lining. My magic is high enough that... Okay, that was a bait and switch. These are the big guys here. Yeah, magic is high enough, I have other options, which is cool. Okay, that'll do it. Big Bertha. Where's regular Bertha? Yes, the bandit runs away from the tax man. Okay, that's still not a kill. Why don't I just huck a sheep at you? We're cruising. Big Bertha implies the existence of a regular Bertha. Okay, dogs, you guys are from Land's End. You shouldn't be that threatening to me. But I guess we'll kill you first, before we move on to the Forkies. Okay, we can take that damage. Biggest Bertha. Standard Bertha. Alright. I think Bowser can handle the dog. Take us home, Bowser. Lil Bow Wow. Omega Bertha. I didn't know Bertha had so many varieties. And then there's Maud. Alright, 1 room down, 2 to go. Alright, we've got supplies at least. We have options. A couple of ant agonizers. Hey Dreams, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Fashionably late, as usual. Fright bombs. Can't go wrong with fright bombs. The alley rats are from the sunken ship. You guys should be cake by now. If I can't beat a rat, what am I even doing here? See? Even Daisy can do it. Oh, and she gets to move again. It's over now. Nice. Nice. Good miss. Are you that late? Yeah, you're not too late. I mean, I've only been streaming for almost 2 hours. About an hour, 45 minutes late. You did miss me beating the Axem Rangers. Nice. I like that he screams Waluigi, even though he wasn't the one that attacked him. He knows a threat when he sees one. Oh wow, that still didn't do it, huh? Let's get us a syrup here. Cool. Omega Bertha is just an automatic win. I mean, it makes sense from the name alone. Have you ever met a woman named Bertha in real life? I wouldn't mess with them. Alright, Squiddy boy. This seemed to do the trick last time on the crabs. Nice. You know one and it's your mother-in-law. Well, there you go. Bertha's not exactly a common name these days. Except for Anime's mother-in-law. Blooper. Not a blooper. It's very important. We corrected the name. It's blooper now. Alright, we're making our way through it. Slowly but surely. Uh-oh. The angry bees. Is Anime's mother-in-law a big Bertha or a normal Bertha? supporting the wife and squids. You gotta be squidding me. I'm just picturing the blooper like one of those dinosaur appliances from the Flintstones. Like how they had a dinosaur as a garbage disposal. It's a living. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Okay, for whatever it's worth, it seems like Daisy's gonna be just fine against these guys. I don't remember which battle room this is. I don't know if this is the one that ends with the fairly normal shaman fight, or with the very angry treasure chest enemy sprite. Can you don't? Stop killing him. Alright, we'll take that, I guess. She is in fact a big Bertha. That's good to know. Not only do you know a Bertha, you know a big Bertha. Alright. My specialty. Alright, cool. Is there a superstar anywhere in Bowser's Castle? The only superstar here is me. But no, there is no superstar here. Let's see. I guess we'll keep up the magic train. Our designated healer. DK. Donkey Kong. Oh yeah, I forgot the geckos aren't pushovers here. Ouch. Alright, gonna need this. What do I think of Mallow as a partner? Mallow's okay. I don't know. In my casual playthroughs, Mallow just never really finds that much use, unfortunately. If I want... I feel like Thunderbolt is not strong enough as a attack all special for me, like to do real crowd control, you know? I don't know. I just tend not to use him. It's not that he's bad, I just find that other allies are better, you know? Toadstool's got healing, Mario's got hops, Bowser's got strong attack and defense, and Geno's got great utility and is a glass cannon. Mallow is a psychopath. Exactly. The allegations can't be beat. HP max, okay. We don't have an able juice to wake up our boy here. I saw, the other day on YouTube, this video came up in my feed of the DK64 rap, but every noun was replaced with coconut gun, which honestly was funnier than it sounds. He has no coconut gun. He has no coconut gun. This coconut gun is a coconut gun. Mario's got requirements, yes. He has to be in the party. More HP, more attack. Probably just more attack and defense. Alright, one more hallway to go here, and then we should be home free. Rob Om. Alright, that'll do it. Ouch. That's Waluigi, not Mario? I know, I thought we were talking about the original game when we were talking about Manall as a party member. This is the hall that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend. Poor memory unlocked. Talking about evil counterparts, what are my thoughts on Wa Peach? Well, first of all, Daisy is Peach's evil counterpart. I think that's pretty clear. But, I don't know. Wa Peach herself, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess, until she becomes official. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Okay, this is going to be another one of those you attack 30 times before I get a turn, huh? Okay, we are this close to the end of this tunnel here. I am not interested in losing right now. Mala would be good here. You know, you'd think that, but these particular skeletons do not go down with a simple magic attack. I think they just have normal HP. Okay, that might be pointless. Unless I could just perfectly time everything. Not looking good. Cool. Okay. Let's just start throwing things here and see what happens. Alright. The red palette does look cool. The Dull Bones palette. Can I smash you to sleep? I guess let's find out. Every game is easy if you just don't die. Okay, you can't be put to sleep. Cool. The most surefire way to defeat your enemies is by reducing their HP to 0, while keeping your own HP above 0. Between Daisy and Peach, which is my favorite? I like Peach better. I don't know, I just find Daisy obnoxious, honestly. Okay, this is all I've got here. Unfortunately, Daisy has very low speed because she's equipped with the Lazy Shell equivalent. So if I try to bring either one of the other two back, it's just going to be the enemy's turn before they get a chance to do anything. Alright. Fire did okay. How about ice? Okay, that's not great. Does anyone happen to remember which door we went through to get here? Because if I die, I'm not going back through that door. Right, Bomb? Even if they can't be feared, they can still... They'll still do damage to them. This was door number 6? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So if this doesn't work out, we don't go through door number 6 again. It wasn't door pi. That much I remember. Alright. How does thunder do? Okay, 200. Everyone boo Murakumo for putting me into this situation. No, that's not right. We love you. Okay. Well, that's over. So, alright, one last shot here, huh? Cool. Excellent. How obnoxious. Okay, 3 or 4. 3 is closest to pi, so let's do that. Okay, cool. It's not a battledore. Well, remember the bright side. We get to keep our experience. Yeah, 800 HP. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, since this is Bowser's 6 doors, I think, yeah, all the items that we used up still stay used up, unfortunately. So we're out our red essences and bombs and stuff, and have nothing to show for it. But at least we can get some money. Come over here, boys. That's me in the corner. Alright, a little more this way for comfort. Yeah, to put that fight right at the very end of that room, there was only one fight after that. That's just mean. Alright, getting some stuff back at least. I think the red essences being gone hurts the most, but we move on. Do. Getting some lovely flowers, clearing out the chests in Bowser's Keep. Look at that happy face. Who could say no to that face? That mustache. Those sideburns. Thick, refined. Hiding the smile of a simple fool, or whatever it is Garo says. Alright, I want to get whatever's in that chest over there. Do. Red essences should be called Starmans. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I did that in my hack, actually. I changed the sprite to a star, too. Okay, we're getting some of our stuff back here. I'm still not sure what this is supposed to do, but I feel like as soon as I get rid of it, its use will become apparent to me. Okay. Maybe we don't need 8 pick-me-ups? I mean, this is Bowser's Keep. Do you think Bowser made these puzzles? Or did Smithy put these in the castle once he kicked Bowser out? Alright, Kiro Cola is fantastic. Definitely want to keep that. Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of another pick-me-up. It's the cheapest thing we can buy. Blizzard Orb, you say? Orb. Nimbus Blast. Alright, take a wild guess who that's for. Actually, that would have been funny if it was for Gino. Recovers 1 FP after each spell. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. Alright, we're committed now. Kamek, I'm coming for you. This is Smithy's castle. Is it though? $1,400 damage, we can do that. It's not Kamek. Cam isn't. Can you be frightened? I think you can. Bowser's castle is not OSHA compliant. I do like that in the first lava room of the castle, there are little fences on the bridge. They're not consistently everywhere, but they are there. Oh man, I've been slept. Chungus is out drinking because he feels bad he's not part of a YouTube chat. YouTube keeps blocking his chat. Does Kamek sound like a slur to anyone else? Well, maybe you should shut your Kameking mouth. No, I want you to wake up the other guy. Ouch. Emotional damage. Let's keep our primary healer healed. Nice. Wake Waluigi up. Wake him up inside. I'm hoping this is overkill, but you never know. I was talking, so I lost count. But I think we were in the 50s, probably in the 60s now. Okay, I'm gonna assume that was 100. Uh-oh, he counters. Oh, he counters with Aurora Flash. Ugh. I mean, I always said that doing 100 super jumps was the thing keeping me from a speedrunning career. So should I try to speedrun this game at some point? Not this hack, I meant the original. Spoke too soon. I jinxed myself. Jinx. See what I did there? Oh hey, speaking of the devil. Beat up a lady like that? Come on, man. Okay, I was hoping that'd be enough. Cool. Could try to TAS it. What are the limits of TAS? Like, could I, as a speedrun, just like open up a fresh ROM of Super Mario RPG, quickly edit it to take it directly to the credits, and then load the game up? Does that count as a speedrun? There's 100. Cool. That'll do the trick. Speedrunning. Repeatedly. Doesn't seem fun eventually. Yeah, I'm with you there. That's why I never really got into it. Is it just there? I feel like there would come a point where it's like, okay, I've beaten the game 1,000 times so that I can save a couple minutes on it. I just feel like that would get old after a while. Infinite coins are within reach. We just need to find arbitrary code execution here in this game. Don't worry about it. Put it behind us. Ho'okala kupua. That's Hawaiian for magic. Finding bugs to help speedrunners? Oh, I like that. That's definitely a contribution to the community. Randomizers are fun too. Nice. And we've got so much money now. Alright, Croco, what do you have for sale here? I can't always be coming to your rescue, you know. Okay, what do we need here? Anti-hero hat. A barely used cap. Immune to mushroom, you say? You know, if my equipment wasn't spoken for, that wouldn't be a terrible thing to have on. Maybe we buy it just to have it on hand? Prince pants. Immune to mute. Legendary cape. Immune to poison. Immune to fear. Immune to sleep. Okay. I feel like Gino got the worst one here. Immune to poison really isn't that great. Let's buy it for our 3 mains here. Not sure, again, not sure if I'll end up equipping all of them, but hey. Let's see, we don't need... Wait, does the black rose do anything besides... No, so we can get rid of the black rose. Womp glove, war fan, we'll keep the beetle, even though we're not... If we ever decide to switch to attack instead of special attack, that'll be our go-to item. Okay, fire shell, fire dress. We don't need those anymore. Alright, that should be enough. We can buy the rest of them, too. This is the best armor in the game, so might as well buy it for everybody. The best default armor, I should say. And then we can get rid of this. Wow, the sailor pants? That's the most recent thing we bought for him? Poor guy. We just really have not used Manall much at all, have we? Okay, heading into this fight. What do we want here? Well, this might be a good enough spread. 3 royal syrups is not bad. See ya. Alright, but it is late, and I am tired, and who knows how long Boomer and Exor are going to take us? So, I'm going to call it here for the night, everybody. Thanks for coming in tonight, everybody. Always glad to have you all here. I hope you've all had a lovely Saturday, and I hope you'll all join me next week, same time, same place, where we finish off Bowser's Keep and presumably go to the factory. So, who knows, maybe we'll actually beat this thing next week, or at least come close, but there's only one way to find out. And that's to join me, same time, next week. Alright, everybody. Have a good night.